Hello, my darling. I know you probably are confused right now because my backgrounds keep changing. You know, this is my house, and by now you probably know this. And I don't know if you're interested in this sort of information, but if you follow me on Facebook and or Twitter, you might already know this. Right now, I'm traveling back and forth from London to my hometown. It's both for business and pleasure reasons alike. So bear up with me if, again, my background keeps changing. I'm back on the supernatural topic. I realized when I posted the first supernatural rant that I was sort of hitting on a nerve because many of us supernatural fans out there were kind of disappointed. And I made a point of watching, I think, pretty much every video any vlogger in the world has filmed about that first episode of 6th season, and none of them were satisfied. So I really couldn't wait to see episode 2, season 6, and I did tonight. I don't think we're back to the supernatural track, but I can now add yet. Let me elaborate this. I still don't like the whole grandfather cousins thing. I don't like Sam in this new season. I don't understand when the looks and the lingering shots are meaningful and when they're not. I am so scared they're getting into something too big for them, which might be scary because I mean we've dealt with apocalypse and God, to say just the first two that pop into my head. So we do know they can handle difficult material. But the question with this season is, do they know where they're going? Because they're going so slow. Another thing that I don't like is when something strange or surprising is about to happen or is happening, and you get all the characters to go, because I think if that something that's happening is surprising enough, you don't need all the characters to show surprise. I'll just feel surprised. You know what I mean? Now, if you have all of them just gasp, bewildered, I would probably make a point of not being surprised. Again, spoiler alert. One of the cousins, what was his name? Mark, the very chit-chatty one. I mean, did he die? And if so, where's all the we're family? I mean, you know when Dean is in the basement with the baby, and then the king of shapeshifters comes along and apparently kills Mark? And then Dean emerges from the cellar, or wherever it is, and they're just chatting and the body's gone. So is he dead? Is he not dead? Are they all shapeshifters? I don't know, something's wrong with that family, right? Is it just me? I think there's something wrong, especially with Dad. Oh, and I didn't like that phone call. It so reminded me of the Deep Throat episodes in X-Files, which, by the way, sank the whole series. Let's be serious. I mean, the Cases episodes were nice, and they defined a generation. The noughties in television were what they were just because of X-Files, probably. Some say in Buffy too, but I didn't like Buffy that much. I don't like huge plots that become so gigantic. Nobody can really handle them. Right, Dean gets out of that silly family man fantasy has been having in these last 2 episodes. Lisa is a nice character. I like her. She's got balls. If any girl were ever to steal Dean's heart forever, that would probably be her. But I guess the writers realized there was no way Dean could live a hunter's life and a family man's life, so they chose an easy way out. I mean, Lisa telling him to go so that he didn't have to choose to go. Yeah, again, easy. Although I have to say, anything but another woman dead in flames on a ceiling, right? That would be sort of repetitive. End of episode 2. Finally, the Impala sees the light of day again. Smoke on the water. Yeah, I would have preferred AC/DC. And probably Dean leaving in a sort of burnout, with smoke. Did you notice all the changes in the camera movements? I find it extremely different from all previous series. I still don't know if it's a good thing. Not sure. So, to sum it up, this rant. Second episode, better than the first. Didn't take that much to do anything better than that first episode. It's dreadful. I keep thinking about it and it's dreadful. But I still think we're not supernatural level. I mean, where's Cass? Where's Chuck, for God's sake? Well. And I also realized this. You know what really pisses me off? I mean, okay, let's say Dean settled. In a year's time, he gave up trying to save his brother. And he never even shouted at the sky for a Cass to explain him what happened. He didn't even go and look for Chuck. I mean, yes, we all think Chuck is God, right? If you were Dean, wouldn't you go to Chuck like first thing in the morning? I would. As far as you know, he's the prophet, right? So he knows what's about to happen. Just go to him. Where's the emotion, the connection? I really hope they can pull this through. I will never, ever forgive Kripke if he goes ahead and ruins one of my favorite shows ever. Let me in on your thoughts. Let me know if you're just as passionate as Supernatural as I clearly am. What do you think about these sort of videos? Like every week we talk about the new Supernatural episode. Is that of any interest to you? Just let me know in the comments and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.